Hey there birds, welcome to another video. So, as promised, somewhere in time, not really sure when, I'm here with a video for the full moon in Libra that's happening on Sunday, so that would be the 29th? 28th. And we're gonna do a very quick message for each zodiac and for each cusp. So we're gonna look at what you need to release, what you need to purge, let go, what needs to be over, okay? Full moons are all about release, and with this full moon in Libra, Libra is in the tarot, for example, in the major arcana, is represented by the Justice card. It's a very, and the symbol is of scales. It's very about balance. So what do you need to let go? What do you need to purge to create that balance into your life, okay? And also with Libra, that Venus energy, for maybe most of you, I would say, this may be around relationships, okay? Doesn't have to be love, but just relationships with others, because that's a very Venus kind of energy. So yeah, with that in mind, let's get started. So we're gonna go from Aries, happy birthday Aries, from Aries all the way to Pisces, and in the cusps we're gonna go from Aries-Taurus all the way to Pisces-Aries, all right? Also, if this doesn't resonate, definitely check your moon rising in Venus. I would say especially Venus because of that Libra energy. But, and if you're a cusp, definitely check your individual signs, okay? Because this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. But if it does, don't forget to smash the like button for me, to subscribe if you haven't already, to comment, share, just anything that you can do to support this channel is really appreciated. Private readings, the link is down below. And over on Instagram, we have weekly messages, all right? So let's start with Aries-Taurus. Let's see what we have for you. So, what needs to be released, what needs to be let go of, what needs to be purged. We have unexpected, the unexpected, faith, beauty, and assessing. You're actually getting a bonus card. Look at you. But what I feel like needs to be released is, I feel like you're trying to pay attention to everything. I feel like you're really trying to, seizing every moment and really trying to let go, but by you trying to control yourself to be present in every moment and to like force yourself to do everything and to just enjoy everything, I feel like you're actually controlling yourself and you're restricting yourself and creating some stiffness to it. And I feel like there's really this thing of letting go in the sense of actually letting go. Because I feel like you are forcing yourself to let it go, and that is creating roughness. Because I feel like it's almost like you're telling yourself that you're not going to try and control anything, you're not going to plan for anything, but it's almost like by you doing that, you're planning. And I feel like the key here is about letting go of that, and at the same time, doing something like planning the minimum, but planning something. So, for example, you have a to-do list. I give this example a lot. It's like, instead of planning daily or not planning at all, because I feel like we're talking about extremes here. So instead of planning daily or not planning at all, plan weekly. And then during the day, you wake up and you're like, oh, okay, well, I have this to-do list, so today I feel like doing this. Or today I feel like doing nothing, do nothing. And I feel like that would release a little bit of control here. Because I feel like you're controlling the not controlling. That's really weird. That's really, really odd. But yeah, let's see where we go here. Let's see. So overall energy, we have Taurus energy here with the Hierophant, Magician, Wheel of Fortune. Wow, look at that old major arcana and Empress and Emperor. Okay, so if this is around a relationship, I feel like don't have any judgments, don't have any thoughts, don't have any expectations. Expect nothing. And allow things to flow naturally. Because I feel like you're saying yes to everything. And that is a way of controlling the not controlling. And I feel like the true balance here is allowing the Aries energy to be spontaneous, but also allowing the Taurus energy to have the boundaries and to see, yeah, that is something that I want. That is something beautiful that I want in my life. That is not something that I really want. So, sorry, I'm going to say no. And you use that space to let the unexpected get in, to let the wheel do its work, to let the universe do its magic. So I feel like the issue here is balancing the Aries and the Taurus energy. Okay? And I do have a Cusp post in the description box below, so you may be interested in looking at that. But I do feel like this may help. That thing that I was talking about, of if this is around like planning, then yeah. Around, for example, career and just lifestyle, then definitely have that freedom in routine. And if it is around relationship, is be able to say no, be able to put some boundaries while having the freedom to do the hell you want and to try new things, okay? So yeah, go with the flow, follow your heart, look at that, keep an open mind and internal factors. All of this is going with the flow. Okay? And I really feel like you need to start listening more to your heart, honestly. Because I feel like it's almost this thing of like you saying yes to everything. And it's not really about that. It's about really having the boundaries and having the security in yourself to know if you want something and if something is good for you, and exploring new things if you don't know if something is good for you. And why are you doing it? With these internal factors, reflect a little bit on why are you controlling the not controlling? Or why are you releasing control? Because for you, I do believe that you think that you are releasing control and that you're not giving a single thing about what's happening. The thing is, you're controlling it. And why did that start? Where did that show up? Okay, maybe it's a past trauma or something that happened in your childhood or in your previous relationship where you didn't have enough freedom, something around that, and that is your reason. Go look deeper. Don't just stay there. How did that make you feel? How can you release that now? How are you doing that now? To yourself. And really try to look at the past, okay? And do some healing around it. So, moving on to Taurus-Gemini. Let's see. Taurus-Gemini. Let's see. We have realization, abundance, trust, and boundaries wants to come out too. You Cusps are getting more cards than what you're supposed to. But I feel that you may have this belief that for you to get abundance, and when we're talking about abundance, it could be money, it could be love, it could be health, just abundance of any type. For you to have abundance, you have to work. It's always up to you. There's nothing that, like releasing control, it's only going to make things worse. You need to be on top of the subject all the time. And it's a little bit the opposite of Aries-Taurus. Aries-Taurus was like, let's release control 100%. And for you, I feel like you're really trying to control, not really control, but I feel like you're really trying to have a notion of what to do next and always knowing what to do next. And sometimes you're not supposed to know what step to take, okay? And I feel like you're lacking a little bit of trust on the universe and all the things happening around you. And you need to let it, you need to open the door for the universe and to let it just do its magic, do what it wants to do, okay? So let's see, we have 9 of Swords, yeah, King of Pentacles, look at that, 9 of Pentacles. So definitely things around that Taurus side is really important. So I almost wonder if you have some sort of lack of stability, or you always had a lack of stability in your life and now you're trying to compensate. And so for example, in your childhood, maybe things were really chaotic and you never really felt safe at home, you never really felt safe in school, or you never really felt safe with your grades. You always had to prove yourself to others. And that, I feel like it's, or even, it could even be around like partnerships and them not really working well, like group projects and everything. And now you have this belief that you have to do things alone, otherwise things will not work. That is a limiting belief. And when I say you have to do things alone, is that thing. You're not even letting the universe in. It's like, it's always up to me. It's me who has to do everything. And it's really not. Okay? It's really not. Because, yeah, that's creating a little bit of toxicity inside of you. Okay? And with this Queen of Pentacles, there's really this need of letting go, taking a step back, really taking care of yourself. Because I almost feel like you may be burning yourself out a little bit. Okay, I definitely feel like this is around career and you're overworking and not really letting space for spontaneous actions, for inspired ideas. It's like you have to have everything planned, and that doesn't really leave room for unexpected things to happen. And those unexpected things, those unexpected ideas, those fresh new things, it's actually what's going to bring the abundance. Okay? Follow your intuition, expecting, talking about the unexpected, right? Expecting unexpected. Listen to your inner child. Wow. And rewrite your story. So yeah, there's that thing of lack of security, or it doesn't have to be lack of security, but do some research around your inner child. When I say research is meditate, journal. For me, I feel like a lot of people always talk about meditation. I sometimes may be guilty of that, but for me personally, journaling is the big thing. Big thing. And maybe you are a meditation fan. Maybe you get a lot of messages through dreams. Maybe you get a lot of messages through journaling. Really find your place. If you do love writing, then you probably will do well with journaling, and really journal a lot, write a lot, okay? Around your childhood especially. Where does that need of control came from? How did it start? All right? So, Taurus-Gemini, this is it. I hope it resonated. Let's move to Gemini-Cancer. Let's see. What do we have for Gemini-Cancer? All right, what needs to be released, let go, done, resistance, path, and pleasure. Okay, so I feel like there's some change that you can see it coming, you can feel it, you know that it's here, you know that it needs to happen, but at the same time, you're resisting it like crazy. It's almost like you're telling yourself, no, that is not happening. No, that is not needed. No, I'm making things up in my mind. That is not true. And it is true. That's the thing. It is true. That change does need to happen. Okay, this could be around changing careers. This could be around changing a relationship. As I say that, Scorpio energy, death, rebirth, transformation, okay? This could be about changing a lifestyle, changing something to find that balance. Full Moon in Libra, it's all about finding balance. And I feel like right now, the situation that you're in does not have balance. And I think you know it. And I feel like you're avoiding taking that step, making that change. I really feel like you have to, okay? To get to that pleasure. Because I do feel like once you take the step forward into that change, and you go towards this new path, you'll see how much happier that is. And I almost feel like you may get to this point where you will talk badly to yourself, saying stuff like, dude, why didn't you do the change earlier? Like, you were missing this out. You just lost like 6 days of your life with that nasty energy when you could be like thriving and just being so happy, you know? And I feel like you may bring yourself a little bit down at that point. But I do feel like it's a good bringing yourself down if you don't overdo it. If you're actually proud of yourself for making the change, doesn't matter how long it take you. But I really feel like you need to be honest, brutally honest with yourself, and give birth to something new. Okay, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. There's that thing. It's you. I feel like you know what it is. For some of you, it's relationships. For some of you, it's career. Whatever it is, you know what it is. And I feel like you avoided. And it's really time to do it. And I feel like what you should ask yourself right now is, why are you so scared? Maybe not scared, but I mean, fear is here, bottom of the deck. And yeah, look at this. Sovereignty, beginnings, attraction. You are attracting a new beginning. You are attracting that. I almost feel a little bit of Wheel of Fortune kind of energy when it's faded. Okay? Or at least you've been manifesting that. And it's really time to take action. So why aren't you? Ask yourself that. Why aren't you taking any action? What is blocking you? What is preventing you from doing? Look at this. Hanging tight, change is coming. Embrace it. Yeah. New beginning on the horizon, dude. Meditation. A lot of reflection is needed for you to be able to recognize that fear, to be able to understand why that fear is there. Okay? Why that block is there, if you don't want to call it a fear. But it's up to you. Okay? There's definitely a change here that needs to happen in your current course. And this is for those of you who are not that happy where you are now. If you're like living your best life, this is not for you. All right? Then you're already at that pleasure point. You're already at a place where you are happy. Okay? You are living your best life. So let's move to Cancer Leo, if I'm not wrong. I think so. Kind of got lost a little bit, but I think it's Cancer Leo. So let's do it. Cancer Leo. Let's see. All right. Growth will, look at you, and assessing. I do feel like there's a little bit of resistance in looking inside. It's like, oh, look at me, I'm growing, I'm glowing, right? I know what I need to do. I'm so powerful, like, yeah, let's do it. This is a little bit like Leo energy, but Leo was really not aware of it. Here, I do feel like you were avoiding it on purpose. And it may be something like, for example, around career. And you really know you need to leave a bad partnership behind. You really know you have to leave. That is very Gemini-Cancer kind of reading. But I kind of feel like you're making really big changes for yourself. And it could be something like, for example, you just took another turn in your career. You started a whole new career, but you're not talking about it. You're not really speaking about it and like owning that career. It's like you're still leaving a little foot behind there. And why? That is the question that you need to ask, is why? Okay? So let's see here. Page of Cups, dreaming a lot. Seeing all the good. This Page of Cups, Ten of Cups, is seeing all the good, seeing all the beautiful energy that you have, seeing all the beautiful, amazing things that you're creating, seeing the beautiful person you're becoming. And it's almost like you may fear of going back to the person you didn't like to be. You may fear that by looking at those limiting beliefs, by looking at those fears, you'll go back to that person and you will not know how to get out of it. The thing is, you have will and power on your side, and you have growth. You are already far ahead from that person you used to be. And it's not by you taking a turn and looking at that person and acknowledging that, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, that was a limiting belief that I had. Yeah, I did not respect myself at that point. That is where true growth happens. It's not just moving forward and making the changes. That is very easy. Sometimes it's not that easy, but that is the easiest part of change. The toughest part of change is actually looking at the past and letting it go. Actually putting an end to it. Okay? So with Moon, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, it's like you're seeing yourself in this Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Or if you're not there yet, you're seeing the potential of you. You're seeing the potential of getting there. And you're loving it. Moon, time to look deeper. Okay? Time to really look at the past. Time to really heal some pretty deep wounds. Time to let go. Okay? Time to really let go. So let's pull here some messages and advice for you. Small things matter too, yeah. Look around, there's something you're not seeing. Yeah, speak up. It's really time to have a conversation with yourself. And I don't feel like it's a reflection kind of thing. I feel like it's a conversation between you and your old you. If you want to, you can write a letter. You can record a video. Just whatever it is. If this is around like another relationship, you're already thinking about the Ten of Cups, the beautiful marriage, the beautiful relationship that you're about to get. I feel like there's still some sort of closure that needs to happen with the previous relationship. Okay? But I do feel like this is inner transformation. This is transformation within you. And you need to have a conversation with your older you. Okay? With the person you used to be. And I'm getting a little bit emotional, so I'm kind of feeling like you may cry a pretty good amount of tears and during a lot of time, okay? Let yourself cry it out, okay? Let yourself scream. Let yourself look ugly. Whatever it is. Let yourself be in that vulnerable place, because I feel like you really need that right now. Right now, you really need to connect with that Cancer energy more than the Leo one, because now I feel like you are in the Leo energy. Get back into that Cancer. That Cancer really needs to show up, okay? Now it's not the time to look tough. For you, for other people, you may look tough, but for you, you really need to open up that heart, all right? So let's move into my little family, Leo-Virgos. How are we doing? Let's see. For my Leo-Virgos, what do we have? So we have balance, realization, and extremes, and beginnings also wants to come out. I feel like this is bringing me Virgo vibes a little bit, where I feel like you're seeing clearly what is not working. Are you doing something about it? I feel like sometimes you want to completely change everything, and sometimes you want to do absolutely nothing. You know, I feel like you're going a little bit like 0 or 100%, and I feel like you really need to take a little step back and really try to figure out the next step. Like, really take your time to think about it, because if this is around a relationship, it's almost like sometimes you want to be with someone, and other times you just want to, you know, get a divorce, never look at that person again, and really not think about it. And I feel like you need to find the point in the middle. So how can you work this? Oh, look at this beautiful energy. 10 of Cups, King of Cups, beautiful. A lot of love. But you need to find that point in the middle. So what is not working? What is working? How can you change or improve what is not working? How can you intensify the thing that is working? Okay? And this could be around your career. This could be around your health, whatever it is. Don't go for extremes. Okay? Work on where it's more like don't make big changes. Work with what you already have. All right? So if you already have a career that you love, but sometimes it pisses you off because you don't know what to do and you think that you suck and everything is wrong, work with that. Don't do any change. Work with that. Don't end it. Don't move forward. Stay fixed in the present moment and really heal what you have to heal now. Okay? So we have here 6 of Wands. Look at you with all that success. Maybe that is something that you want. It's I feel like, especially with this Queen of Pentacles right behind it, it's this feeling of like, I want to be proud of myself. Something like that. So we have the 5 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Yeah. It's exactly that thing of, this is not working. I want more of this. I want more of this sweet, pure energy of being a child, of being a teenager. I do not want the drama. I do not want the regret. I do not want the sadness. All right. Work with it. All right? Work, it's like cooking a recipe, not with new, fresh ingredients. It's what you have on your fridge. It's the leftovers. Okay? So, let's pull some messages and advice here. And for example, what I'm picking up, for example, around career is you may want to create something new, improve what the products that you already have, the strategies that you already have. It's not about creating new stuff. It's about tuning the stuff that you have now. Okay, take a step back, relax, and eat pizza. Yeah. We have this movement. The situation is not what it seems. You may feel like you need to move. It's not about that. Okay, speak up. Because you are on the right path. And I feel like you need to be a little bit more compassionate with yourself. Have a serious conversation with yourself. It's not just about moving. Talk. All right? Reflect. Okay? So, Leo Virgo, that is it. Hope you're doing good. I'll see you next time. All right? So, let's move to Virgo-Libra. Let's see, my love. For Virgo-Libra, what do we have? So we have growth, faith, and serenity. It's so interesting because as I was saying Virgo-Libra, I was thinking about a friend. She is my best friend, but she doesn't watch my channel, so yeah. I usually don't really do readings with her in mind. I usually don't do readings with anyone in mind. But she was really coming to my mind, and I feel like this is a very similar situation. I feel like you're not trusting yourself. You're not believing in yourself. I really feel like you're growing into a place that you never thought you would be. You may be going through big transformations. And especially with this Virgo energy, it's like you're getting to know yourself. I'm getting this feeling of, for the first time in a very long time, you feel like yourself. You feel like you're doing something meaningful. You feel like you're doing something that actually feels like you. At the same time, there's this thing of like, am I? Is this really it? Like, am I really doing the right things? Am I really working good? Am I really being recognized? Because externally, you may not be getting the praise, or you may not be seeing the results. It's like, for example, you may be really feeling yourself and really being passionate about who you are and really loving yourself. But at the same time, you don't have a relationship. So you're like, dude, I'm single as a Pringle. I love myself. Why don't I have a relationship? Like, what the hell is wrong with humanity? Or what the hell is wrong with me? Maybe I'm doing everything wrong. That part, that maybe I'm doing everything wrong, is what needs to change. Okay? It's what needs to be looked at. If it is around career, you're finally doing a career that moves you. You're finally in a space that you're really passionate about your career, but you may not be getting the money. You may not be getting the recognition. And it is because deep inside, you don't believe that you can have it. You don't believe that you are worthy of have it. You don't believe that you are worthy of this sovereignty energy. Okay? So, bottom of the deck, we do have Hierophant over there. And I do feel like this could be around beliefs that you were taught as a child. So, for example, I don't know, your whole family is a family of doctors. And so it's a very safe job financially. You have that X amount of money each month. That's pretty good. But you want to be a musician. And you're like, dude, I really like this, but this does not have the financial stability. That may be something that is blocking you because you have music associated with lack of stability, with lack of money. And it doesn't have to be. If you believe that it can be a career of multimillionaires, then it's a career of multimillionaires. Okay, so it's really about finding that balance in your thoughts. Okay, this Hangman is really important. It's all about enlightenment. It's all about the mind. Not necessarily, but in this case it is. Okay? And I really feel like those beliefs, it's what's blocking you from having the beautiful life that you want, the love that you want, the career that you want, or the career in a place that you want. Okay? And also, one thing that I'm picking up is do not be afraid of taking, as I say that, stop, yeah. Do not be afraid of taking breaks, of resting, okay? You may be overworking and you may be at the risk of burning yourself out. So really take a week of vacation, a month of vacation if you need to, a year of vacation, I'm exaggerating, or just a single day, but really take some time to be with yourself. And also in your day, in your routine, as you go through the day, really have personal time and professional time really figured out, or relationship time and me time really figure out, really separated, because I feel like you're not having enough me time. Okay, so self-codependency and something needs to end. Those beliefs, I feel like you don't believe that you can be independent, that you can be this queen of the moon, and you can. Okay, believe in your freaking self, because you are on the right path and you can have it all. All right, it's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. All right, so Virgo-Libra, that is it. I hope you're doing good. Hope everything's fine. Hope your family is good. And yeah, so let's move into Libra-Scorpio. Let's see. What do we have for my Libra-Scorpios. Nah, okay, let's see. Self-love, the path, and balance. So, I feel like you're doing a lot and not really doing anything at the same time. And what I mean with that is that you may be doing a lot of stuff that don't give you what you need. So you could be following a specific strategy when it comes to career, and it's not the right strategy for your career or for your business, for whatever. You may be doing some things that people say, oh, hey, this is self-love, this is self-care, definitely do it and you will feel so much better. Maybe you won't. Maybe that is not for you at all, okay? Maybe everyone's talking about meditation, and what you actually need to do is go for a walk, a mindful walk, instead of that sitting meditation. And I feel like you need to find yourself a little bit more, or not really find yourself, find what works best for you, okay? In whatever situation we're talking about. This is something that you have been trying to work with. I feel like it's something that revolves other people telling you the right strategy, and the only strategy you need, you will find it inside. You will it's your strategy. It's no one else's strategy, okay? Or hack or routine, okay? For example, you may be waking up at 5:30 every single morning because everyone says, oh, that's so amazing. May not be amazing for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. It's not because of you waking up at 8:30 that you are going to have a miserable life, okay? So we have the Page of Cups here with the overall energy, 5 of Pentacles, Judgment, and King of Pentacles. Yeah, I really feel that what you're doing now is creating this space of 5 of Pentacles, of nothing is happening. Why isn't this happening? Like, I'm really trying, but no one listens to me. Like, I can't make this work. My company doesn't grow. This doesn't happen. It is because you're not being truthful to yourself, okay? And or to what you actually need. And with this Judgment, it's like the second you start to actually commit to yourself, to your needs, to your own perspective of it, you grow into that King of Pentacles, very abundant person, okay? Whatever we're talking about. And we have I love me, self-love, wow, believe, take a step back, relax, and pizza, and it's up to you. I feel like from all of these cards, this is the most important one, okay? Do what feels good for you, because it's up to you to decide what is good for you. Or it's up to you to figure out what is good for you. Not other people. Okay? So I do feel like you need to listen to yourself a little bit more. Alright? So, Libra-Scorpio, that was it. Let's move to Scorpio-Sag. Let's see. So, Scorpio-Sag, what do we have? Okay. Darkness, gratitude, and we have action. It's so interesting because this is actually pretty clear. I feel like you're losing your mind. And I say that very calmly, like it's nothing. But I feel like you're losing your mind in the sense that I feel like you're both your energies are fighting one another. It's like you have the Scorpio side saying, hey, no, look, stop. You have to look inside. You have to transform. You have to do all this internal stuff. Like, da 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 da. And the Sag side, it's like, no, dude, the way's forward. Let's just move. Let's just create new stuff. Let's just keep going. And that is creating a lot of inner conflict. It's like things are all over the place. You no longer know if you should listen to the Scorpio, if you should listen to the Sag. Listen to none of them. Listen to gratitude. And this gratitude is staying still and just breathing. I feel like you're not breathing for a very long time. I feel like you are constantly moving, or you're constantly looking within, you're constantly crying, you're constantly just doing a lot of inner transformation, just doing a lot of stuff, and not really having the space to appreciate who you are. To appreciate and be proud of the things that you've done, of how far you've come. And because both those energies are constantly screaming for your approval and constantly screaming for movement, you don't really have the notion of how far you've come and what you have already changed. It's like you always need to improve more. You always need to move more. And you already done a lot. Okay? You really have. So your homework, your assignment for this full moon is write a list of all the things that, well, you are grateful for, but also the things, and especially the things that you are proud of. Okay? And this could be anything, but I feel like it would be good if you would focus especially on the person you used to be and the person you are now. Look back at the past, at the things that you used to say to yourself, especially with the Seven of Swords, and look at the things that you say now. And as you do that, you're already giving the Sag some movement forward, where you're not just sitting on the couch doing nothing, but you're moving forward in life and you are creating new stuff. You're creating a new routine. You're doing something new. And you're giving the Scorpio also a little bit of a treat, where you start to realize, oh wait, back then I had this belief and I actually still have it. So maybe I should change it. And then you take action towards it, giving again some satisfaction to the Sag side. Okay? So we have 10 of Cups here, 9 of Swords, and the Hermit. Yeah, it's like, I feel like this could be around a relationship where you want to move, but at the same time, you don't know if it's safe to move. But the Sag is like, no, this is great, this is really amazing. And the Scorpio is like, no, dude, you have a lot of fears, you have to heal them first. But no, what if we go first and we just see what happens? No, dude, it is safer if you go this. And it's just so much confusion. And that Hermit is really the key. I don't know if you have Earth in your chart, but it really connect with a little bit of groundedness. Go out in nature if you can and really give yourself the space to listen. Just listen to yourself, but I feel like it's more listen to the birds. Listen to how nature moves. Really have a place where you can breathe. It's just, I get this feeling that you're not breathing. Really not breathing. Learn the lessons, follow your intuition, surrender, you've done everything you could, yeah, and ask for help. So you may need to talk to people about it, about what's happening, your frustration, your conflict, you don't know what to do, talk about it. Definitely ask for help. But I also feel that that you've done everything you could. It's more about you having a conversation with yourself and really asking yourself for help. Okay? So with that little work of what am I grateful for? What am I proud of? And starting there. Okay? Starting there. Because I feel like you will gain the clarity you need from that little step. Alright? So, with that being said, hope you have a wonderful week, weekend, month, year, if we don't meet again. I hope we do. But let's move with Sagicorn, my Sagittarius-Capricorns. What is up? Let's see. for Sagicorn, what do we need to release, let go? What do we need to do during this full moon energy? We have realization, balance, and creation. I feel like you're not really stopping to manifest. You're not really stopping, not really to manifest. I feel like you're not stopping to know, to figure out what is it exactly that you want to manifest. Because I feel like you have some pretty amazing manifestation skills. And like once you set your mind to something, you have both the excitement from the Sag, but also the perseverance and the control of the Capricorn, and you can do it. It's like whatever you set your mind to, you will do it. But I feel like you're at this place where you have absolutely no freaking idea of what to manifest. And this is sounding a little bit like Pisces reading. So I don't know if you have Pisces in your chart, but if you do, then maybe check it out. But I really feel like you need to take some time to see what you want to create. Because I feel like you may be taking sort of meaningful or meaningless action towards a lot of different directions and not really stopping to see where to go. Okay, let's see. We have the Seven of Wands as the overall energy, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Four of Swords. Yeah, it's so interesting that both energies showed up with the Earth of the Knight of Pentacles and the Fire of the Page of Wands. And what it's being asked of you is the Four of Swords. It's, yeah, you can take action, but take it slow action. You can have inspired action, do it, but have a second first to breathe, you know, to relax for a second, to forget that you have to do anything at all. Because I feel like you may have this pressure of making something happen. You just have to do something. You know, this could come from your career, where I feel like all these people are like sticking wands at you and like, hey, why aren't you doing anything? Why aren't you eating? Why aren't you smiling? Why aren't you creating something? Why aren't you working? Why aren't you? It's like they always expect something of you. You always have to do something. And I feel like now is the time to do quite the opposite and do absolutely nothing. Okay? Absolutely nothing. Really take a step back and enjoy yourself. Because I feel like in the process, you may be losing yourself a little bit because of that meaningless action. It's like you just take action just so you can shut those people up. And I really feel like you need to find yourself a little bit so you know what action to take, what to actually do, okay? So the situation is not what it seems. Keep an open mind. Look at your options, yeah. And we have, you are not alone. And with this, listen to your inner child. You may need to do some healing, especially if this is around like other people nudging you to do something. When did that start? Okay? And how can you, what can you do now? And when those people start nudging you, what can you do to stop that? And to rewrite your story, to start a new cycle, to do something different. Okay? And with this, keep an open mind and look at your options. It's really about taking a step back. Be open to every single option. Don't start like overanalyzing it with this Earth energy, with your Capricorn side. You really use that Sag to consider every single freaking option. Every single freaking idea that you have. And then you start and go, like, you can even do a list of like, okay, career. I want a new career. What can we do? We can do this. We can do this. Oh, and what if I was this? You know, you really be excited with every single option. And then call in the Capricorn side and you start looking at the actually potential of it. Okay? On how it can actually work. Will it actually make you happy? Will it actually be stable? Or stability, be careful about that. Because sometimes you can find stability in instability. But will it make me happy? Will it make me emotionally stable? That is the big thing, okay? And I feel like once you start looking at those things, you will see exactly what to do, okay? So let's move into Capricorn-Aquarius. We're almost at the finish line. Let's see. All right. So, okay. We have assessing, self-reflection, and the masculine. I actually think it was Aquarius that got some pretty similar energy over here. But what I'm getting is that I feel like you're not following your heart a lot. I feel like you're thinking about things. What is the best option? What is the best, very Capricorn kind of thing of really planning everything and really just having it all figured out. And I feel like you're not letting room for the unknown. That is where the fun part comes in. That is where the excitement of life comes in. And how can you bring more of that? Be crazy. Like, do whatever comes to mind. If this is, for example, about reaching out to someone or just making some sort of change, having some sort of conversation with a person in a relationship, and you're trying to figure out like the perfect words, you're rewriting the text 100 times, just write it and send it. I feel like you need a little bit of that now. You need a little bit of craziness, okay? And if this is around a career, you're trying to find the perfect plan, the perfect route, the perfect way to do something. Just do it, and you'll figure out the rest along the path, okay? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You may be wanting to start a new beginning in something, a solid one. And because you want a solid one, you want something that lasts, I feel like you're getting to this place of overthinking things a little bit. And I feel like you need to go more with the flow, go more with your gut, and just do it. Really just do it. Yeah, look at this. High Priestess. It's really time to let that intuition talk, okay? It's time to let that intuition do the move, do the talking, because I feel like you may have this fear of sounding immature, of acting immature, and I feel like none of that will happen. If you're acting from a place of intuition, of heart, of emotion, of passion, of true, pure intention, then that's all you need. Intention, I feel like people don't give intention enough look and enough, not appreciation, they don't look at it too much. And if you're doing something with the right intention, because it's actions, intention is action. The action will tell everything about the intention. Yeah, that's basically it. The action will tell everything about the intention. So it doesn't matter what you say or how you say it. If the intention is there, that's all you need. If it's in a Mercury retrograde, then that's a whole different conversation. But we're not in Mercury retrograde, so just do it, okay? External factors, new beginning on the horizon, and internal factors, wow. And over here we have expecting and expected. So there's that thing. It's almost like you're looking for outside validation or acting in a way that would be outside recognized and appreciated, and not really with going with what you appreciate, with what you validate, with what you approve and recognize. Okay, so go with that, and everything else will fall into place. Expect the unexpected. I feel like you will actually be surprised with the things that you accomplish. Okay, so really go crazy there, Capricorn Aquarius. Really go crazy. You may also be like looking for the perfect time with that external factor. You may be looking for the perfect sign that, yeah, this is my time to move. Yeah, this is exactly like what I was planning on doing. It's not how it works. Sorry to tell you. It's not how it works. because I really feel like it has to start from within, especially in this case. All right. So with that being said, Capricorn-Aquarius is done. So let's move into Aquarius-Pisces. Last but not least, let's see. Hope you had a wonderful birthday. Hope you're doing great. And let's see what we have for you during this full moon in Libra. What to let go, what to release, what to purge, what to do. Okay? So we have change, trust, and abundance. You may be a little bit... Actually, no, I don't feel like it's that. I was going to say that you may be a little bit afraid of making change, but I feel like it's not the change that you're afraid of. I feel like it's more the outcome. Because when it comes to the actual action, I feel like you're like, okay, I have to do it. I'll do it. That's pretty fine. Okay, that's pretty great. But I feel like part of you fears a little bit of once you actually do it, is there going to be abundance there? Like, maybe I'm having this whole, maybe I'm being too Pisces and fantasizing a little bit too much. Maybe I'm being too Aquarius and having this whole revolutionary idea and it will not work the way I was expecting. And I do feel like as long as you actually believe it can happen, it will happen the way you think. I am getting like a bit of a heads up of sometimes it may not happen as fast as you want, but that doesn't mean that it will never happen. Sometimes there are blocks that you need to look at. And right now, I feel like that is one of the blocks, is that fear of the outcome. Why is that fear there? Okay? Why are you scared that the outcome may not be how you imagine? Okay? Maybe in the past, you try new stuff and you, try different things and you went for your dreams and everything in between. And you weren't really afraid of the change and everything, but the outcome, it was terrible. Nothing like you imagined. And that really hurt you. And so I feel like it's time for you to heal that. Because, number one, I feel like you will see that was in a different stage of your life. You will see the lesson in it. There's definitely a lesson for you to learn there that I feel like you probably haven't learned yet. You will see where you made mistakes. And you will see where things actually worked. And that will give you the perfect sort of instructions book to move forward and to have this abundance, okay? And to heal that. I really feel like, with this Hermit and Four of Swords, look at that, Three of Swords, I really feel like something that you did in the past and didn't really come through as you expected really needs to be healed. You probably just, okay, I'm just moving on. You just brush it off a little bit. And now it's really time to go back and look at that. Okay? Because things do want to move. All right? Look at that Queen of Cups right there. You're walking towards love. Whatever type of love it is. Whatever type of abundance it is. It's love for what you do in your career. It's abundance in love. It's abundance in career. It's love and love. Okay? And with this King of Wands, Death, and Four of Wands here, I feel like you, first of all, look at that previous situation that we were, oh, hello, well, we just ran out of light over there, but look at that previous situation, but also look at family and how that plays in your family environment, how your family talks to you once that happens, because there may be like family involved and you may be being afraid of your family judging you or your family not understanding why you're doing it, or being I'm getting this thing of like, oh, you're doing it again. Oh, here we go again with a crazy idea that never leads anywhere. You know, something like that. I feel like you may have, it may not be family, maybe like a specific person, but I do feel that for some of you, there may be someone that makes you not believe in yourself. and brings even more fear. And that person, I do feel like you have that person around you for some time, and it has influenced you in so many different ways. Okay? Because in reality, you are this King of Wands. Okay? And that King of Wands can build the Four of Wands. Well, it's actually not that hard, it's just 4 wands. But such a Virgo. Okay. Let's see some messages and advice from the universe. But actually, that comment that I just did may actually be very accurate, because you may actually be making it this huge thing of like putting the 4 wands. You're ready to do it. You know that it's easy, but it's like, oh my God, but is it going to be the 4 of wands, or is it going to be like a sort of pizza tower, where it's all messed up? Sort of, the pizza tower is really nice, but you may be a little bit afraid of building the wrong thing with the right materials. And I feel like you have the right materials. If you have the right mindset, if you have the belief, everything's good. Okay? So, self-codependency, believe more in yourself, know that you can do it, rely more on yourself, on your opinions, on your thoughts, okay? We're by your side, trust your spirit guides in the universe, and free like a bird. That thing from the past, those traumas of, I did it and it didn't work, that really needs to be released, okay? You really need to let it go. And learn the lessons. We're by your side, trust your spirit guides in the universe. Back then, when things didn't work, they didn't work because they wouldn't work at all, and they couldn't work. It's just they couldn't, because you needed to learn that lesson. So now you can do it. Okay? All right, and now, last but not at all least, how could I forget about you, Pisces, Aries? My birthday babies. Let's see what we have for you. What do we need to release in this full moon? What needs to be purged, let go. So we have blossoming, nourishment, and balance. I kind of feel that you're trying to do a lot, and you're trying to, when I say you're trying to do a lot, I feel like it's especially around career. It could be around a relationship that you could be trying to please everyone and try to get to everyone. And I feel like me time is not happening right now. And I feel like that is something that you really need to take a look at. Really balancing your personal and professional life a little bit better, because that's something that needs to happen. And look at your blocks around that, okay? Maybe not blocks, but like journal a little bit around that. Like, first of all, do a list of priorities, because I feel like you may be losing track of stuff, of like, okay, I need to do this. No, but wait, look at that. I need to do that too, so let me get here. And I feel like things may get a little bit crazy and a little bit out of control. So really try to do a list of priorities around that. But also, really try to see where you're failing yourself in a way. I feel like the key question here is, why are other people more important than you? When did that start? When did you start taking care of other people instead of taking care of you? I feel like that is really important that you acknowledge at this moment, okay? So overall energy we have here, the 10 of Swords. I feel like it could be around like fear of losing people, fear of them walking away, fear of, talking about walking away, 8 of Cups, fear of people not caring, 9 of Swords, yeah. 3 of Wands. Of people moving away without you, of people not needing you anymore, and you being left alone or something. And I'm here to tell you, you will not be alone, because I feel like it's important that you take care of yourself and that you really put yourself first, because if you're not giving yourself what you need, then how can you give to others, okay? I really feel like you need to take a look at that to really make sure that you are in the place to give to others. I feel like you're giving first. And when I say others, it could be to situations. It could be to work. Okay? Be sure that you're good with yourself so you can be good for others. Alright? let's see. We have rewrite your story. And I kind of feel like, I don't know if you had like, maybe like a sick parent or I feel like there's something around your childhood where you always had to look for others, or maybe you lost your parents really soon and you had to take care of siblings. There's like this thing of, no, but I need to take care of you. Or there's this thing of like, maybe you were bullied, and so you create this reality that for me to be able to have people around me, I need to give them my whole attention. They need to be my first priority, because otherwise I will lose them. Otherwise things won't happen in my favor, you know? And I feel like it's time for you to heal that. Look at all this self-care. It's time for you to heal that and to rewrite that, okay? And really connect with who you are, all right? Really connect with that, okay? So now is officially done. So I hope it resonated, hope it helped. Don't forget to smash that like button, to subscribe if you haven't already. If it did resonate, that would be really awesome. Don't forget to check your individual signs if some of those didn't resonate. But yeah, I wish you the best. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Hope you have a wonderful full moon. Hope you have a wonderful month. And I will see you in the next one, all right? Bye-bye.